Hi, this is Naman Kumar Singh, 19BCE1025, and I will be demonstrating the owasp top 10 tasks provided by tryhackme. And to start off, first we need to connect VPN to their server. To do that, we need to download this app or any other VPN connecting app. Then we can get the configuration files from here, and we can simply connect to our VPN. As you can see that I have already connected my VPN and the IP address is shown here. Now, first, they're telling us about the 10 vulnerabilities that we'll be learning from this module. Now, second is about the tutorial of VPN. Sorry, the website is reloading, I don't know why. And now we see the first type of vulnerability that they're teaching us is command injection. So, pardon me. Uh, Alright, so the first thing is injection attack. So it can be either of one of the two ways, either an SQL injection attack or a command injection attack. So in our case, we are going for the OS command injection attack. So in this practical, we have been given a website hosted on the localhost, and the backend of the website is as follows in PHP. We have a system called OS system called as pass through. So whatever string we are going to input, so it will directly run that command in its OS, the server's OS, and give us the output. So this is a vulnerability because we can do the following thing. We can see the directory in that. We can see everything else as mentioned in the question. To start off, let us first try to answer the first question. So what strange files are in the website to that? To do that, we can simply execute ls submit, and we see that there is css file, then there is this interpreter.txt. So in case of txt file, we just simply show it there. How many d1 users are there? To do that, we have this thing, so we can simply paste that here and submit. So we have these many details and it is enough to answer this thing, and also we can get that. And now there is one more command that we can run off. So we know we can now see the version and everything. So all these following can be answered. Now let us simply try who am I. So this will tell www data. So all these can easily be answered. Similarly, we need to start the other machines for other questions. So next thing we are met with is broken authentication. In broken authentication, the practical is about uh, we have been given a website when we can visit this once we start our machine. So when we visit this, there is a user present already known as Darren, but if we create another user with space Darren, then we can log in with that and the privileges will be same as Darren. So it is basically the vulnerability present within the code. So it is a poorly handled authentication. So we are exploiting that. If we do it for Darren, we get this. We do it for Arthur, we get this. So now the next is sensitive data exposure. Sorry for the reload, guys. Sorry again. So in this case, we have sensitive data exposure. Now if we deploy the machine and visit the website that they have given, so we can see this, what is the name mentioned in the root directory. So if we check the hint, it says have a look at the source code on the login page. So we can simply inspect it and get the results. Now if we move to the directory of the given website folder, we can see a file known as webapp.db. If we go to online SQLi extractors, we can see that the data is in there. So from there we can get the password hash. We can see convert the password hash into this using online tools, and then also we can see the admin flag once we log in out using this. So once we log in as admin and the password is this, we get this flag. So it's a simple kind of exercise, and now I'll move on to next. So to resume, the next type of attack we are getting is XML entity, external entity attack, or attacks using XML or XSS. So first we can execute this command XML in the we can use this as an input, or we can use this as our payload. So if we see for exploiting, this is the task. If we visit the website after deploying, we get this in attack area. Simply copy and paste the attack type that we have been given above based upon this scenario, and we could get the following results. So this was for this. And broken access control. For broken access control, we have a DOR challenge. So once we log in with this, we can have a root and a test 1234. So we can log in with that. After login, there is a parameter set or an object set which is set to 1. So we can see that in a node also. So we can set this one to other values. We can set it to 2, 3 or 4, but in our case the answer would only come if we set it to 0. When we set it to 0, we get this flag. Now similarly moving on to next. Now continuing on with the next task that we have in hand is cookies practical. So here I'll be demonstrating how we can answer these two. So we need to visit this site as they are telling us, and we need to see these two flags, that is cookie value and then the admin dashboard. To perform these two, first we need to visit this website. Now we need to register. Let's say I already have a user 123 for ASD. So we sign in, then we go to inspect. Now we have to see the cookies as it was asked in the first question. So now we have to see the cookie and we get the session ID or the value that they require. But they are requiring it in its original form. This is base 64 encoded form. To get the original form, simply paste your code here and we can simply get the decoded value. We can see that the flag that they are asking for is this one based upon the format that they have given here. Now the second flag is admin dashboard. To do that, simply change the user type to admin, press enter, reload, and now that we have come here, we see the second thing. Here is the admin flag. So this was the second practical, and similarly moving on to next one. Continuing with our task, we can next see the security misconfigurations, that is poorly handled or mishandled configuration. One example of it would be a default password. So if we deploy the web app, we visit an app called Pensive Notes, and for the document of Pensive Notes gives us that the default credential is this. We simply go to the Pensive Notes, change the flag into admin or other things, or we can simply get the flag there. So we can answer this. So that's all the main task that we could perform. I hope my explanation was clear. Thank you.